Have you ever been in a bad relationship? Maybe you were too different to make it work. One of you likes sleeping in, the other likes getting up early. Maybe one of you is into the bar scene, but the other prefers a night on the couch. Some relationships just don't work. And when that happens, you need to end it.
Something must have happened.
It's not you, it's me.
You're giving me the "it's not you, it's me" routine? I invented "it's not you, it's me." Nobody tells me it's them, not me. If it's anybody, it's me.
All right, George, it's you.
You're damn right it's me.
It looks like the Democrats are done trying to make it work with Joe Biden. His approval rating, terrible. Even the media is propping him up. He still can't swing it. And he just called half the country fascist while looking like the Emperor from Star Wars. So if the Democrats are having their "it's not you, it's me" talk with Joe, who are they going to turn to for 2024? No one wants Kamala. Mayor Pete can't get anything done, and we've all had enough of Hillary. So in steps Gavin Newsom. The Golden State's pretty boy is starting to look like the front runner for the Democrats in 2024, and they're already clearing the runway. Newsom stopped by the White House earlier this summer, remember, just to get a feel of the place. Took in a little open house, brought in some carpet samples, measured the drapes, maybe had a few paint colors with him to see what worked. He looked right at home. And Gavin hasn't been shy about his national ambitions. He's already cranking out campaign ads like this one in Florida.
I urge all of you living in Florida to join the fight, or join us in California, where we still believe in freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom from hate, and the freedom to love. Don't let them take your freedom.
California didn't really look that free when it was locked down for 2 years. But that doesn't matter to Newsom. He doesn't care about facts or results. So it's no surprise he went to war against fossil fuels. He's already banned the sale of gas-powered lawn mowers in his state. You actually have to mow your lawn with an extension cord dragging entangled in between your legs. And now he's going after gas-powered cars, looking to get them off the road by 2035. So good luck driving from LA to San Francisco on a single charge. I don't think freedom is having to stop and plug in for 3 hours. But while Newsom sells his green dream, it's become a nightmare for most of that state. California's power grid can't even handle the demand now. Wait until you have a gazillion electric cars charging at the same time. Last night, 35,000 people in Silicon Valley went without power. The state's on the brink of rolling blackouts. But don't worry, Newsom has it covered.
Pre-cool your home. Run your air conditioning earlier in the day when more power is available. Please turn your thermostat up to 78 degrees or higher and avoid, to the extent possible, using any really large appliances.
Newsom wants you to sweat it out in the summer and bundle up in the winter. And don't even think about putting up Christmas lights.
Mark! Honey, I think I know what's wrong.
Newsom wants you to suffer for his green fantasies. You're not allowed to crank the AC, but it looks like Newsom's cranking his in the governor's mansion. Why is he wearing a fleece? Isn't it supposed to be 78 degrees? So California can barely keep the lights on. You'd think the White House would think that's a problem. They don't. The White House thinks it's great.
I love the fact that California is unabashedly bold about energy policy. The leading indicator for the rest of the country. California's boldness has, I think, shaped our willingness in the federal government to move further and faster.
Try telling that to the 35,000 people who were drenched in sweat sitting in the dark last night. There's nothing bold about being uncivilized. That's boneheaded. What's all this for? The Democrats are playing Chicken Little with you and telling you the sky is falling. We've heard it everywhere from Al Gore to AOC to Greta. But in reality, the environment's better than ever. Gore told us that if we didn't unplug our hair dryers, all the polar bears were going to die.
That's not good for creatures like polar bears who depend on the ice. A new scientific study shows that for the first time, they're finding polar bears that have actually drowned, swimming long distances, up to 60 miles, to find the ice.
Gore lied again. The polar bear population has doubled in the last 60 years. And it's not just bears. Scientists said the Great Barrier Reef was dead, it was gone. But this year, the coral grew faster than ever before. The reef is now huge. Our air has never been cleaner. People used to die from breathing air pollution. That doesn't happen here anymore. And we've taken such good care of the oceans, shark attacks are up in the East Coast. It's actually a good thing. You're saying that we're getting more shark attacks. Is that really what you're saying?
I mean, well, there's more life in the ocean, right? So the ocean has changed. You and I grew up with a really depleted ocean. In the last 30 years, that's shifted a lot. So we need to adapt to that.
So Gavin Newsom and the Democrats are building solar panel farms. They're destroying the environment, and they barely power anyone's homes. And all the metals and minerals come from China. So we're going to become dependent on China, just like the Europeans have become dependent on Russia. Does that sound like a good idea? Just like we need a balanced diet to fuel our bodies, we need a balanced energy diet to fuel our country. You ever look at someone who only eats lettuce? They can't get the job done. So Newsom's 100% green mandate is about as smart as the COVID mandates. Don't follow the science, follow the money. And the money is on Gavin to take the Democratic nomination in 2024 because we all know the Democrats love a guy who doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.